This is the Donut SMP, one of the largest servers in all of Minecraft, known for having the richest players and biggest stashes. But there's one item that no one collects, the Netherite hoe. I mean, why would you? It's completely useless. But my goal is to have the largest collection of Netherite hoes on the entire server. I went into this challenge blind. I've never played on the server before and hardly know anything about it, which is why this went from a simple idea I had to one of the hardest challenges I've ever done. Okay, we are on Donut SMP. There is 18,000 people online right now, which is actually bonkers. This is my first time ever playing on the server. I know little about it, but not much. I'm guessing there's an auction house. Yeah, okay, perfect. Oh, diamond stuff is kind of expensive. I think I'll just hit the mines normally for now. I think I'm just gonna mine everything I see because, like, everything is gonna sell. So why not just get it all? Oh, lapis. That surely sells for a lot. Everyone on the server needs to enchant, especially players with a lot of money, right? /AH. What does redstone sell for? Oh, 22k. That's pretty good. Is that a single repeater for 14k? Is it best to, like, turn it into actual redstone materials? I don't have the stuff with me to turn it into redstone materials, so I'm just going to sell this one stack for 14k and hope it sells. Oh, what? That was straight 14k. That's sick. Since redstone sells so well, I'm just going to keep mining and selling it for the next little bit. I figured out that there's a lot of redstone in these tunnels that people mine trying to find bases, so I craft all of this into redstone torches and then sell them all, and at the end of all of that, I'm sitting around 750k, which is really good. At this point, I didn't really want to go back to the mines, so I decided to just drop trees until I had 1 mil, because each stack sells for about 40k. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm at 1 million. I logged on and I got 1 million. Bet. 2 hours and 12 minutes for 1 million. Is that good? I feel like that's pretty good. After the excitement of getting my first million, I decided to go to the Nether to start my plan. Little did I know when I did this, but my plan was not going to work. Like I said before, I was new to the server, so I was thinking this whole time I'd go to the Nether for a couple of hours, mine some ancient debris, and just like that, this challenge would be done. But once I got to the Nether, I realized if you go down to Y15, almost the whole layer has been mined. There is little to no ancient debris left, leaving buying Netherite as the only reliable method to get it, which was going to make the Netherite hoe collection way harder than I originally thought. So I just got back from the Nether and there is no ancient debris, which means we are going to need a very good money making method for this video. Also, if you're wondering why I'm almost at 3 mil, I found a notch apple earlier and I've just been selling a little bit of redstone on the side. I think I'm going to work on building a base. Okay, I might see if I can get some cows down in the base and start like a huge leather farm. Ooh, leather sells for a lot. Yeah, we'll definitely do a cow farm. I'm low-key going to go like right here. Okay, that's the room dug out. Now I just need to bring the cows down here and start breeding them. Okay, I dug this tunnel to the surface. Now I just have to somehow get the cows down it. No, not the milk. I wanted the water. Okay, perfect. There we go. Now they're going into the base. I'll just clean up all this stone and plug up the hole. Now that I have the cows in the pen, I'm going to keep breeding them until I have enough to get a lot of leather. It's been a little bit of time now, and I have quite a few cows. I've also added a sugarcane farm so I can make the leather into books, then the books into bookshelves, because bookshelves sell for more than just straight leather. So while I was building the base, I've been collecting resources for a bone meal farm. Because sure, I don't know much about Donut SMP, but I know enough about Minecraft to know that any farm I'm going to build in the future is probably going to require bone meals. So this is just going to be helpful in the long run. Okay, let's see if this thing works. You flick that. Yes, it works. Let's go. Bro, is this not like one of the most satisfying farms? Just look at this, bro. Like, now that that's built, it'll always be running slowly in the background. But I have an idea for a huge farm I want to build. But right now, I do not have enough money for the resources, and I'll definitely need an amethyst pickaxe to dig out the area to build it. So I'm going to enchant silk touch pickaxes and sell them on the auction house for a while until I have enough money to start building the farm. Okay, I'm kind of bored of repeatedly enchanting pickaxes, so I'm going to go on a little side quest and get some villagers. Because I've never got villagers by curing zombie villagers, and I kind of want to try it. Plus, they could be a good money-making method. I found a good cave around my base, and my strategy is to pearl up to the top, kill any mobs I find up here to clear the mob cap so more can spawn down below, and then go back down and repeat the process until I get a zombie villager to spawn. There we go! Zombie villager. That was a very overreaction, bro. Don't. If he would have died there, I would have been very mad. Okay, perfect. He's in the base. And he's alive. Okay, nice. That's villager number 1. Just stay in here. Okay. Oh shoot. Okay, perfect. I did not think that was gonna work. I'm gonna put him in a boat just in case, because I feel like he might despawn. Okay, perfect. He won't despawn. Now we gotta go for villager number 2. An invis spider. Where is he? I can't see him. Where is he? What? I'm dying. What's killing me? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I killed him. There's number 2. That took significantly longer than the first one, I feel like. Come on. Okay, there we go. That's 2. Where'd he go? Did he run into the base? Did he die? Another invis spider. I have 2 invis spiders in the amount of time that I've had 2 zombie villagers. That has to be insane. Oh, there's another one. Oh, but it's a baby. Will it grow up? I actually have no idea. I'm still gonna bring it back anyway. I did some research and I learned that the baby zombie villager will grow up, so it's fine to cure him and use him as one of the villagers. I'll just have to wait a little bit longer for him to grow up. Now that I have the villager breeder done, I would say this side quest is complete. But now I have to get back to work on the secret mega farm. I'm not going to tell you what farm I'm building until it's done, but this thing is huge, and I don't really want to build it by myself. So I'm going to get a friend on to help with the farm and the rest of the challenge. Introducing B Prosky, one of the best redstoners and farm builders I know. He'll be super helpful with monopolizing the netherite hose of this server, and just building the farm. I'll skip over the collecting resources phase because it was honestly kind of boring and get straight to building the farm. That is the room fully dug out. I thought it was going to take way longer. It actually went by pretty quick with the amethyst pickaxe. I'm gonna get to work on building the farm now, and you can try and guess what it is while I'm building it. And that is the farm fully complete. If you haven't figured it out yet, it's a kelp farm. Roll the beauty shots. Before I run the farm for the first time, I'm gonna go to spawn and see if I can buy myself some skeleton spawners, because I know they'll be useful in the future, and even just useful for this farm. This is kind of a long story, so I won't show all the footage, but I found a guy that was selling skellies for 900k a piece, so I decided to buy 5, just for me to pay half the price and get scammed. But instead of going back to my base, I decided to wait for him to log back on, and once he did, I trapped him in an obsidian box, because if I killed him, I knew I'd never get my money back. Even with him in an obsidian box, I knew there was a low chance I'd get my money back. So I bargained to get at least half of it back, and he could keep the rest.
I know, bro, but I'm sorry. I need the money, man. This community is so corrupt.
I'll let you keep a mil. Can you pay me back 1 mil, though?
Pay you back 1 mil?
If you pay me back 1 mil, I'll let you keep the other mil.
But what's stopping me from keeping both mil, bro?
There's nothing technically stopping you, but you could just be nice. And you
I don't know, bro. I need the money, man. So, is 1 million, is 15 mil really all you got, bro? And, like, why are you waiting for them? Are you sad that I scammed you?
Bro, I just wanted skellies. I was working, I just don't have any skellies. So, I, like, down to give you a mil as just giving you something. But then, can I have at least 1 mil back?
Bro. Alright, dude. I'm sorry I scammed you, bro. You seem pretty chill.
Did you pay it? Oh, yo. You paid me more? Was that on purpose?
Yeah. It's my fault. My fault for scammed you, bro.
Okay,
I don't know how you turned that around on me. Wait, bro. Don't go.
Okay. Yo, thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, you saw that right. I came out of that scam with an extra million and a skelly spawner. I am just the master negotiator. I am sure of it at this point. Anyways, I gotta get back to the farm and run it for my first time. I just spent quite a bit of money filling this thing up with blaze rods and bones, so I hope it just makes its money back plus more. If not, this farm might not be the best farm for us, which will suck because we've already spent so much time building it. Okay, I just AFK'd the farm for like an hour, and we have 3 shulkers of dried kelp blocks. That's it. Sure, it's still good, it makes its money back plus an extra million or 2, but it's just not good enough for the sheer amount of money that I need for this challenge. I'll try running it one more time, but I'm probably gonna have to start thinking of a different farm to build, because I just don't think this is going to work. I ran the farm again, with about the same results. A couple shulkers of kelp blocks, but after the expenses of filling the farm with fuel and bones, hardly any profit. I'm not saying kelp farms are bad. Ravix did a video on them, and they're actually pretty profitable, but you need quite a bit of money and skeleton spawners to run them efficiently, which we did not have at this point. This was honestly the first time I felt like giving up on the challenge. We had already spent a couple days collecting resources and building the farm, just for it to not work how I expected. So in this phase of not feeling super motivated or excited to continue, we made a quick decision to make an iron farm for money, because there was a chance that an iron farm would work faster than an iron golem spawner. But if you know anything about iron farms, they can be kind of buggy. But anyways, let's get to building it. While we were finishing the iron farm, I sold the kelp farm for 20 million. It was definitely worth more, but I couldn't find anyone who didn't think I was scamming them. So 20 million is good enough. But getting back to the iron farm, like I said before, they're kind of annoying. So we ended up trying to debug the farm for the next hour, hoping it would work. We would occasionally get iron golems, but they were few and far between. I guess I know why I've never seen anyone build an iron farm on the Donut SMP. This was probably our lowest point yet. I took a couple days break on the project just to think about what we were going to do next. And at the end of my break, I came up with this. A simple tree farm. This farm was used by Board in his 0 to 1 billion on the Donut SMP video, where he used it to get almost the whole 1 billion. So it should work pretty good. I'll link his channel in the description. This farm uses 2 players, one with the amethyst axe, which can chop down an entire tree, and the other planting the saplings. It's fully AFKable, so it should be the perfect farm. I've actually done my research this time. Now we just gotta test run it.
Dude, no, we have so much wood.
Oh my goodness, we didn't even run it for that long. That's how much wood we had after 1 hour of AFKing, so it's safe to say this farm is pretty good. Now we just have to AFK it for a whole day, and soon we'll have all the money we need. There were a couple hiccups while using the farm, like getting disconnected and buying a silk touch axe instead of a fortune one, so leaves flooded the storage. But most of the time, the farm worked incredibly, and after just a few days of on and off AFKing, we have all these shulkers of logs. Since log orders are kinda low, over the next couple of days, I slowly sold all the shulkers on the auction house and made way more money than I would have from orders. But before they all sold, I started working on the stash that I was gonna put all the netherite hose in. Okay, I've been building this stash in creative. I have this like copper trial chambers themed one, and then I have this deep dark themed one. One of them is way easier to build, the copper one, because copper is very abundant in trial chambers, whereas I'd have to find an ancient city on the Donut SMP that has enough skulk blocks still in it so that I could build the other one. So just because of simplicity, I think I'm probably going to go with the copper one, but they both look really cool, so it's hard to just choose one. This is the stash fully built on the server, except for some oxidized copper trapdoors that are supposed to go over the diamond blocks, but I have to manually wait for them to oxidize, and it's taking forever, because they cost way too much on the auction house. Okay, I folded. I just bought them on the auction house. That was like a biggest waste of 1 million ever. Anyways, now that the stash is done, the only thing left is to buy the netherite and turn it into hose. 32 netherite upgrade templates will be definitely enough. Okay, I did all the math. It's cheapest to buy this 1 block of netherite, and then the rest all ingots. My money is going down rapidly. Okay, wait, this is actually way better than I thought.
How much did you get?
24 netherite ingots. Now we just gotta craft up all the diamond hose to turn to netherite. Might be crafting a few too many. Here's half the ingots and half the upgrade templates. Now all that's left is to turn these things to netherite. Oh, okay, I ran out of netherite.
Yeah, me too.
Now for the big reveal. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Oh, that's actually not bad. That's actually not horrible. That is half the chest, pretty much. When I started this challenge, I thought it would be easy. I'd go to the nether and mine netherite, so I was expecting at least a double chest of hose. But after everything that's happened, every challenge we've faced, and every time we've pushed through, I'm looking at this chest of hose, not in disappointment, but in happiness. Sure, it's not exactly what I originally wanted, but I'd still say it's one of the biggest collection of netherite hose on the server. Plus, while editing this, Dr. Donut held a loot drop where you TP'd to him and he'd placed a bunch of netherite blocks in a field. And I just so happened to get a hold of one of those netherite blocks and put it in my ender chest before dying. so I added another 9 netherite hose to the stash. This challenge was honestly way harder than I thought it would be, but that didn't make it any less fun. Building these huge farms with a friend and just playing on a really good server made this challenge one of the most fun things I've done. Also, if I leaked a base at any point in this video, every base we used has already been rated, so I'll save you some time by telling you that before you go looking. If you liked the video, I'd really appreciate it if you subscribed. A lot of effort went into this video, and I really want to hit 100 subscribers by the end of the year, so please consider subscribing. See you in the next one.